Hi guys, today's video is going to be my April TBR. I've got 6 books here maybe. I kind of average about 6 books a month. A lot of these are pretty old. They've been out for a while, but I'm just now getting to them. So without further ado, I'm just going to get right into it. The first one is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. This book is really heavy. It is very, very heavy. It's not very big, but it's just super dense book. This is about a girl named Ruby who on her 10th birthday, when she wakes up, her parents are locked in a garage. They are absolutely terrified of her and she does not know why. Come to find out, she has these strange abilities. She woke up with some strange abilities and it scared the living crap out of her parents, and they ended up sending her away to a rehabilitation camp. And at this rehabilitation camp are tons of kids with strange abilities just like her. And a band of them get together and they decide that they are going to escape from this camp. And when they do escape, it's all about their adventures after they escape. I have read Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. It was good. It wasn't my favorite book. I'm hoping this one turns out way better than that one. I've heard a lot of really good things about this one, so yeah, that was that one. So this one is Rebel Spring by Morgan Rhodes. This is the second book in the Fallen Kingdom series. This one is the first one, Fallen Kingdoms, obviously, by Morgan Rhodes. It follows 4 kids from 3 different kingdoms, and these 3 kingdoms are at war with each other. I'm super excited about this one. This will probably be one of the next ones that I read this month after the one I'm currently reading, which I will show you next. The Heart of Betrayal by Mary E. Pearson, which is the second book of the Remnant Chronicles. The first one being The Kiss of Deception. This book was amazing. I read this book probably 2 or 3 months ago. I read it in a day and a half. It's a pretty chunky book, but I flew through it. It was amazing. It is about this girl named Leah. Her father is trying to marry her off to the prince of the neighboring kingdom, and she does not want to marry him. She does not know who she is. She has never met him. She wants to choose for herself who she marries. So her and her best friend take off. They run. They just get out of Dodge. They do not want to be there anymore. And her father sends an assassin after her because she left. But the prince that she was supposed to meet is also after her. And they find her. They both find her the same day, like basically at the same time. And throughout this entire book, you don't know who is who. It just alternates between the chapters of the prince and the assassin. And it's not until the very end that you find out who is who. And it was just absolutely amazing. I highly, highly recommend this book. So, again, the one that I am currently reading is The Heart of Betrayal, and I'm only about 75 pages in, but I am absolutely loving it. Next up is Rebel of the Sands, which is absolutely beautiful. This is by Alwyn Hamilton. This is the UK paperback version. They changed the cover for Traitor of the Throne, and I hated it. So I just decided to get rid of the ones that I had and buy the UK paperbacks so that they match. I don't know if you can see that right there is the Traitor of the Throne. So they match now, and I am happy about that. I don't know really anything about this series. All I know is that it's a Western fantasy, and I have never heard of or seen anything like that, and it really intrigues me. So I am super excited. I think this is going to be one of the very next books that I read. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. The next one is The Forgetting by Sharon Cameron, and this book also absolutely beautiful. Look at that cover. The purple and the gold and the texture is just amazing. And even the inside cover is absolutely beautiful. This one is about a girl named Nadia who lives in this city where every 12 years there's a forgetting. You have to write down everything, like who you are. You have to write down all your memories, or you will forget. You won't know who you are, you won't know who your family is, you don't know what you do unless you write it down. And this is a story of Nadia, who always remembers. She's the only one who always remembers everything. And she's using her ability to remember to try and figure out why there is these forgettings. I am super excited about this one. I've heard a lot of really good things about this one, so I hope I'm be getting to this one very, very soon. The next one is a new book that just came out recently. I don't remember when it came out. I think I only got it a couple weeks ago. And this is called Nemesis by Brandon Reeks. This is about a girl named Min who every 2 years on her birthday, she dies. And a few hours later, she wakes up. This happens over and over and over again. Every 2 years, she dies, and a few hours later, she wakes up. It also follows a boy named Noah, who is plagued by nightmares of death. And he's always had these nightmares for as long as he can remember. And it's about these two coming together to try and figure out what is happening. Why is Min dying, and why are Noah's dreams full of death? They just don't understand, so they're going to try and figure it out. And the last book in this April TBR is The Shadow Queen by C.J. Redwine. And this is a retelling of Snow White. Snow White is one of my absolute favorite fairy tales, and I don't think I've read very many retellings of this story. This one is about a girl named Lorelai, whose stepmother is the evil queen of the story, and the queen killed her father. And Lorelai wants to overtake her stepmother, but she has to escape in order to do that. And then her stepmother sends the prince assassin after her. But when the prince assassin finds her, he realizes that she is not what the queen said she was, and he doesn't want to kill her. So look at these end papers. Those are really pretty. It's a nice map on there. Yeah, so retelling of Snow White. I love retellings. I am super, super excited for this one. So there you go. That was my April TBR, and if anybody has read any of these books, let me know down in the comments what you thought of them. I would love to hear your opinions on these, and I hope you liked this video, and if you liked it, please hit the subscribe button down below. Thank you.